Hi everybody, this is Bob Iacchino. This is your weekend Path Chat update on the stock market. It is March 19th, Sunday, going into Monday. Mike is going to do an update on a bunch of stocks that we've already looked at, plus a new one that we're going to be adding to the list that we haven't talked about yet. Pretty interesting little company. So he's going to start with YELP, which is a social media company, go on to NVDA, which is a chip maker. That's NVDA. Then LOGM, LOGM, which is cloud computing. Well, they call themselves cloud computing, as I've mentioned before. It is remote computer access from another desktop. VMC, Vulcan Materials, which essentially is, they're an infrastructure spending play. That's really what they are. FCX, Freeport-McMoRan. See if Mike says the name right. It's a miner. Tesla, we all know what Tesla is. KAMN Corporation, which is the company that makes paper and wood machinery. Not machinery out of paper and wood, but machinery that turns wood into paper and makes thin wood paneling and things like that. They make the machinery that does that. SEAS, SeaWorld. We all know what SeaWorld is. GNCMA, which is General Communications, Alaska-based wireless and internet company. FNSR Corporation, Sunnyvale, California telecommunications company. ARCB, ArcBest, Fort Smith, Arkansas freight company. KAMN Corporation, that's KAMN, Bloomfield Hills Aerospace Company. SHO, Sunstone Hotel Investors. TECK, TECK, that's Tech Resources Limited, Vancouver, British Columbia. They are a mineral company or mining resources company. And then last but not least, the new one that Mike's going to look at, ONVO, Organova. They are a pharmaceuticals company out of San Diego, California. Mike, it is all yours.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Bob. YELP, been watching on a weekly basis. Potential double top, still a potential, not triggered yet. Not much else covered there. Energy did not trigger, but it's a confirmed massive double bottom on a weekly basis because it traded above the peak. It's now confirmed, but not triggered. So we're going to keep a close eye on that one. NVIDIA, this was a lower probability double top that did trigger, went down to the 20. It's because it's going against the rising 20 or 21. It's lower probability and moved back up, still not stopped out. It would have to close above 112.12 to stop it out or trade through 114.72. Log me in, triggered, it's moved up for a couple weeks, and last week was down slightly, but not anywhere close to stop out. So we're still just going to sit and watch this. 103.99 above that is the closing basis stop. 106.03 is the trade through stop. VMC went up for a week. The last 2 weeks it's rotated back down. Our next target to move the stop is 112.10. Nothing else to do there. FCX, not even going to say it. Last week was up slightly, but we retested the bottom or the base of the double and nothing else to do. It looks like we're going to get the first cross of the rotation zone. So nothing else to do there. Tesla, we're watching for this daily little double bottom. Moved up, hit the first target a couple times. Now it looks like it's pulled back to the raise the stop target. So let's keep monitoring this, seeing if it hits the second target or if it comes back for a break-even stop at this point. KAI, triggered sharp reversal last week, but would have to get a close above 162.61 or trade through 63.33 for a stop out. SEAS is now a confirmed double top, but not a triggered double top on a weekly basis. So nothing else to do there besides watch it. GNCMA, strong reversal, closed beyond, and this is what we mean, closed beyond this 2045. You see the nice close there on the weekly basis. So that trade is done. It is a stop out. It is off the charts. That's one of them that didn't work. FNSR. Traded down a little last week, moved back up, just slightly holding slightly above the triggered base. Nowhere close to stop. The close beyond stop is 33.24. ARCB triggered went slightly lower, even though it was a slight up week, slightly below the entry price, so nothing else to do there. KAMN, it's a confirmed double top, this being one side, this being the other side, but not triggered for us, so we sit and watch it. SHO did trigger, rallied up this week. If we're going to close beyond 1545 or trade through 1565, this would be a stop out. Not yet close to that, but we'll keep an eye on it. TECK, another one that triggered and rallied up slightly against us. So nowhere near the 2409 close beyond stop or 2493 trade beyond stop. Finally, ONVO, pretty nice double bottom, did trigger on a daily basis. This is a 2-target trade. So the first target to move our stop is 344. The target to take first profits is also coming in nicely at the 200-day simple moving average, 354. And then this would be nearly a full gap fill, slightly short of it, for the full profit potential of 364. We'll keep an eye on this one. It's a very volatile biotech. Keep in mind that a lot of these weekly trades can take a long time to move out. We've seen them move against us, then move for us, and move against us and move for us. It's just part of taking these big weekly doubles. And it's really good to follow along from an educational perspective. When it hits the stop, you take action. Until it hits the stop, you don't do anything but sit on your hands. If it hits a profit target, you take action. So that's all you do. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Bob. Thanks.
Thanks for that last explanation, Mike. Also, this ONVO is a smaller company. It's going to be a pretty volatile stock, so don't go overboard because it's a low-price stock. Just trade it with a normal amount of risk. If you like what we're doing, hit like, hit subscribe, and there is a new Money Path podcast out. If you'd like to check that out, you can find it on our website or type in the Money Path podcast in Google Play or in iTunes. Cheers, everyone. We'll talk to you in our next video.